Hey, what is going on, guys? Clash with Kree here, and I am bringing you guys another war recap. We just finished off with a Spanish clan here. Shout out to these guys. Not gonna try and pronounce that, but you can see what the name is there. Yeah, that's them. They're a war clan. That's what I'm getting. Guerras means war, but that's what I'm getting from there. We actually visited them after the war, just congratulated them, said they performed well, and thanked them for the quality attacks. They had I'll just show what they did to our bases. 2 on all the 10s, 3 on me from a dip, and as you can see, 3 most of the way down. Asuka's base held up a lot. Let's just check out our 3-star generals this war. You can see we actually had a lot of dips. We did have a Town Hall 10 advantage because of the low weight 10. He just recently dropped his level 1 Infernos. That did help out a little bit there, but as you can see, no 6-packs at the top, so the top didn't do that much work there. You can see only 2 3-stars from our Town Hall 9s on the top, and the bottom took care of business this war. We're going to check out Spice Daddy's attack, very nice one there. Stoned Hobo gone wrong. It's just a prank, bro, on the bowlers. But the bottom took care of business this war. Great job to them. And in defensive terms, we got Spice Daddy 5 defends and Asuka Kanemi 5 defends. Fabulous job there on the bases. And Jacob with 3 defends and defending a dip, so nice job to him there. Next we will hop over to their side of the board. Missed 1-9 there, 95%. And I have a wide variety for this one. We'll start off with SubZero, bringing in the Mass Valks to start it off here. He has what looks like to be a quad quake with the 3 heals. I believe this base had been previously hit, so he likely knows the clan castle composition. He does have those 4 back end hogs. You can see very nice, recognizing that he can get some value with minions funneling there at the start. And just going to get some value on his funneling troops there. Only using 12 space so far. And as you can see, that wizard funnels off that middle camp. It's going to grab up, take a shot at that mortar, but then it's going to go down. Golems are coming in at this point. Path is cleared into the core of the base. In goes the queen, trying to make sure the golems take the aggro of the CC troops. We will see if that does happen. Lots of minions in there, and a baby dragon, so he's going to need to have a heal down nice and shortly. Actually, all of the troops go to the golem there. Heal a little bit far back. Would like to see that a little bit more forward, getting into that wizard tower compartment and cannon area. Try and pick up some more DPS and prevent some of the damage there. But anyways, nicely done on that. You can see the Valks absolutely tearing up the left-hand side of this base. Queen working the right side with the Golem. And the Valks split off at this point. They're actually going to wrap around the base. That heal a little bit useless there. The Valks just completely avoid it. King's still up. He's tanking for the majority of the defenses there, so the Valks stay up. So the Valks stay up, and the box does open swiftly. Valks move in there, pick up all that, and still 1 heal in the bag. He's going to drop that. Try and keep those Valkyries up as they are encountering a lot of splash damage. He wants to make sure those Valks stay up and get through that remaining part of the base there at the top, as well as down to the little bottom. And then he wants to be able to get to the bottom of the base where he can take that rest out quite easily. Queen's up at the top there, and we're going to 4 times this one. Valkyries just have to move their way back down to the bottom and pick that up. Queen pops the ability, and that's the end of that one there. Awesome job to SubZero, and keep up the good work. Nice job to see a new member get a nice triple. Next we're going to check out Misty Mountain. He is in a lot of recaps. Misty Mountain, RO Styles mini account. Actually, not going to look at this base. That was one of the bad bases of the war, so we don't want to spend too much time on that one. I believe this one was too. My bad, guys. Jacob, taking out their number 11. He'll be bringing in a Golaloon here, Shattered Golaloon, 2 golems. He's got those 3 hounds, Max Hound and the CC, with the standard spells, the 3 Rage, 1 Jump, double Poison. We're going to see what Jacob can do here as he starts his funnel there. He's got 3 wizards down to create the initial funnel, and they're doing awesome job so far. The 4th one goes in. There's a jump spell connecting the interior of the base, and his heroes are going in at this point. Beefy heroes, 21, 25, they're going to be doing some big damage. Picks up the rage on the queen and the wizards, and they're going to start mowing through that base there on the front side. Queen's going to pick up the dragon there. King's going to beat down that air defense. You're going to see a little bit late on this Barb King ability. Typically, you want to make sure the Barb King's only at like 60% health, 70% health. Then you hit that ability. Make sure he gets a full duration and gets a little bit more value after it as well. Golems actually pick up the 2nd air defense there, and at this point he's got a hound flying all the way across the base, trying to get his queen through that expo. He does, pops that ability and takes that out. 2 hounds go in onto the 1st air defense there, nicely timed, only losing quite a bit of pups to red bomb there, but not to worry. Hounds continue to move across the base now. Loons dropping their bombs on the distract buildings and converging into this last air defense here. All rages used, so all spells are gone at this point, but the balloons are continuing to work through the base nicely. 2 back-end loons for that archer tower, and a couple more come down on that last archer tower there, as well as almost a swag, essentially a swag loon there. And that's going to pick up and wrap up this raid with the 3-star. We're going to 4 times this one. And we will end off this raid. Awesome job to Jacob. Just bringing some very stellar attacks recently. He's been working on his Golaloon a lot in friendly challenges, and it is certainly showing, starting to show in these attacks. We have Bernard Scheck next, taking out their number 12. Bernard Scheck, back from the grave, bringing some nice 3-stars here, and he's going to be doing it with pretty low-level heroes, 12, 10, and level 2 golems, with the level 3 Valks. So he's going to be powering through these first storages here. In comes some wall breakers to crack open the central wall there, the wall that joins the 2 compartments, and at this point the Valkyries come in. Going to use those to take out both defending heroes, as well as the wizards who pick up the enemy queen. Rage spell goes down, just trying to power his troops through that base there. Not much use for a jump spell, as the Valks would had lots of boxes to run around and might have strayed away. So nice job to Bernard for recognizing that. You can see a big wall of hogs coming on the left, and the Valkyries perfectly avoided the enemy CC there. Heal spell goes down on the left for the Tesla farm that pops with the Expo there. So lots of DPS, and he's going to have to get that through that quickly. Giant bomb goes off there, but he already has his heal, so it's nothing to worry about. Awesome job preempting that. You can see the Valkyrie trip the double giant bomb on the top, on the right side there. And last heal comes down at this point. It's going to pick up the hogs that got hit by the giant bomb there, heal them up, and they're going to continue to work their way around this base. You see that level 10 queen still working her way in the core, full health, and she's going to decide to start going for that storage at this point instead of walking around the wall. Bernard's not going to panic though. He's got a couple of hogs left in the bag, and those are going to be able to carry him through the rest of this raid here as they hop over, pick up this mortar, and then move in on this wizard tower and cannon. Cannon was already low, so that was very fortunate. You will see not many hogs left and not much health on those remaining hogs. There they go. Take that out, and that'll be the 3-star. We will 4 times this one as it does head into the cleanup. Awesome job to Bernard taking out this number 12 base. Absorbed a couple hits, so it's a good thing Bernard was finally able to take it out. Next up, we will move down, look at 13 done by Ghetto Gump. Ghetto Gump taking out Janiel. See another anti-3-star base here. 15 heroes. A little bit lower weight, but similar weight to Ghetto Gump, so it's even pickings here. Ghetto Gump just with a little bit of a hero advantage, but that's not going to be too much to worry about here as Ghetto Gump brings in a Queen Walk VahoBo. I did a spotlight on this a little bit back, and we're going to see how it works. This is RO Style's attack of choice, and Gump's opted to bring it on this base here. I know Gump's been practicing a lot, trying to get better at queen walks. Just started doing it a couple days ago. So we'll see how his queen walk is in this video, maybe critique him a little bit, see if he actually watches the whole video, and I get a comment about this one in the clan chat when the video is over. You can see queen's coming in from the left now. He's recognizing that he could get the enemy archer queen for this walk here. She's very easily walked. Let's see, his queen steps up. He's actually going to be able to pick up the cannon there with his baby dragon, and that's going to be awesome. Wall breakers come in at this point. They're going to give access to his queen to walk left. You can see his queen almost goes down there, gets the rage spell down just in time. Might have won the poison on the enemy queen to save that rage for a little bit later, but we'll see if it does cost him at all in this raid here. Queen steps up. She's going to grab the archer tower. And you can see here come his Valks going into that wizard tower there. He's locking the bowlers onto that as well. Likely wanted to pull the CC out. That's one of the things we did talk about Gump, but if I did show his next raid, you would see it bite him. But anyways, pretty solid attack so far. The only mistake has been him forgetting to pull the CC. But his queen is still up. He's got a couple bowlers up still, and the Valkyries. He got 10 hogs still in the bag, and the bowlers are absolutely demolishing the core of this base along with the Valkyries. See a couple hogs sprinkled in there. One heal spell still in the bag. All 10 hogs actually in the base at this point. Heal spell goes down on those cluster defenses there, and the hogs are going to take those out with ease. Queen still full health with the ability and the 4 healers on her, so she is looking good. Gump is continuing to keep his composure. Not many troops left. His hogs go down at this point. His king's going to have to wrap around the base and hopefully pick up a little, some defenses there. Still got king's ability, and king is essentially full health. He's got some archers in the bag, a wizard, and queen's full health as well still. So he's looking mighty fine right now, or pretty solid. Queen's going to step up, grab the wizard tower, and then walk over, pick up the mortar. And that's going to work out nicely. You can see he's going to deploy a wizard on the bottom. And this is going to be the end of this base here. We will 4 times this one as it heads into the cleanup, and then we will wrap this attack up here. Lastly, we have one of the best attacks from this war, in my opinion. Spice Daddy back from the grave, bringing some solid attacks. I helped him plan this attack, but the execution goes fully to him. Awesome job recovering, and you guys will obviously see what I mean by recovering when this raid does start. You can see starting off the funnel with some baby dragons there. They're just going to be picking up all those buildings there uncontested. You can see no real air targeting threats there. The one at the top is going to pick up the wizard tower there, and some wizards are coming in at this point. The other one's going to grab the mortar in just a second there. Actually doesn't get the wizard tower on the right, but nothing to worry about there. You can see golems walking in, bowlers come in at this point, and we will see where those how useful those bowlers are. Stoned Hobo, very powerful attack, and especially when you lose all your bowlers. So essentially, swag CC, we got just a shattered Govaho with 30 wasted space at this point. This point, the attack's not looking too great. You can see his king actually went down there, no ability popped due to that insane damage from the CC. Very powerful core on this base. You can see a lot of interior cannons, interior Teslas, interior archer towers. Everything's able to hit that core, nicely designed on that. But you can see the second jump spell coming down, and that's going to connect. He has recognized that the enemy queen will aggro onto his golems in just a second here, and he has his queen that's going to be able to take that out. Very nice hogging, as you can see from the right top and the top left areas there, and they're going to pick up all the buildings in that area, pop the queen ability, and that enemy archer queen finally goes down. His king died, and that's a big hassle there, but he kept his composure and finished this attack off nicely. You can see a ton of hogs still left, and absolutely smashed this base for considering he lost his bowlers in the start of this attack. We'll 4 times this one as it heads into the cleanup. Great job, Spice Daddy, and keep up the good work. And the battle there. I just want to highlight or give a shout out to Destrold Urba for a great war. Hopefully you guys can, hopefully we can fight you guys again in the future. Awesome job. Overall, pretty good bases, pretty good clan, and keep up the good work. And this is Cree from Fight Club, signing off. Peace.